Travis Kelce and girlfriend Taylor Swift arrive at Arrowhead Stadium before the Chiefs versus Houston Texans game on Saturday, January 18th. Travis Kelce and girlfriend Taylor Swift made a surprise appearance at Arrowhead Stadium before the Chiefs versus Houston Texans game. Taylor Swift appeared in a black suit and let her hair down, looking very natural, especially when the wind made her hair flutter, looking very strange. Meanwhile, Travis Kelce wore his favorite suit and a black beanie, holding hands with his girlfriend Taylor Swift as the two headed to the VIP box at Arrowhead Stadium. This is said to be Taylor Swift's first appearance at Arrowhead in 2025 and also the Chiefs' first game before the playoffs. Taylor Swift brought her family along to support Travis Kelce's game. Andrea Swift, the pop star's mother, was also spotted making her way inside Arrowhead Stadium before the Chiefs versus Houston Texans game. Andrea, dressed in black and wearing a beanie, waved to fans as she rode a golf cart to the stadium's entrance. Travis Kelce and his girlfriend Taylor Swift's family threw a party to celebrate the first game of 2025 last night as the Chiefs looked to add another Super Bowl title to their tally. Scott and Andrea Swift were also spotted at Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift's party. Kansas City Chiefs tight end Travis Kelce seems to perform better whenever his girlfriend Taylor Swift attends their games, and the numbers prove that. Swift has attended 7 Chiefs games during the 2024 season, all at home. In fact, she only missed one home game for Kansas City during Week 14 against the Los Angeles Chargers due to a scheduling conflict with her Eras tour. Interestingly, when we took a deep look at Kelce's performances whenever Swift was watching in the stadium, the star tight end did slightly better. For what it's worth, Kelce had an overall down year, but clearly he's better off with Swift cheering for him. In the 7 games Swift attended, Kelce recorded 47 catches for 371 receiving yards and 1 touchdown. That equates to an average of 6.7 catches and 53 receiving yards per game. In the other 9 games when Swift did not watch and Kelce played in, he sat out Week 18. The 35-year-old Chiefs vet had tallied a total of 50 receptions for 152 receiving yards and 2 touchdowns. On average, that's 5.6 catches and 50.2 yards per game. The Chiefs are set to play the Houston Texans in the divisional round, and after getting a bye week, they should be well-rested and prepared to take on C.J. Stroud and company. In a bit of good news, though, Taylor Swift is expected to attend the game at Gayhoff Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Travis Kelce seemed to confirm it himself during an interview on The Pat McAfee Show. It's also worth noting that the Chiefs are 7-0 in the games Swift attended. History is on the line for the Kansas City Chiefs this postseason. While the Chiefs have already been the most dominant team over the last 5 years, they could further cement themselves in NFL history by doing something no team has ever done: winning 3 Super Bowls in a row. Several teams have come close to the elusive three-peat, and 8 teams have won back-to-back Super Bowls, but no team has managed to take home the Lombardi Trophy in 3 consecutive seasons. Kansas City is 3 wins away from becoming the first team to do so, but tight end Travis Kelce insists that it is not on their minds heading into their first playoff game of the season against the Houston Texans on Saturday. "I haven't heard anyone talk about anything three-peat, anything like that," Kelce told Chris Berman in a sit-down interview with ESPN. "We're focused on the Houston Texans right now. Anybody can get beat in the playoffs if you don't come in with the right mentality, the right mindset." The Chiefs might not have recently talked about a three-peat as they focus on their upcoming matchup, but it has been brought up in the past. "It would be legendary," quarterback Patrick Mahomes said last February of a three-peat via Adam Teicher of ESPN. "No one's ever done it, and we knew it's legendary to win back-to-back. I think 8 other teams have done it. We had heard it all week. We had talked to the guys who had gone back-to-back about it, and we felt like we had the best opportunity that we had ever had to go out there and do that. If anybody could pull off a three-peat, it's certainly Kansas City, who went 15-1 with their starters playing this season. The Chiefs find ways to win better than any other team this season, and it could serve them well this postseason. Still, it will be far from easy. If Kansas City does beat the Texans, they will have a tough matchup against either a hot Buffalo Bills or Baltimore Ravens team just to make the Super Bowl. The Chiefs have made 4 of the past 5 Super Bowls and won 3 of those, but it's far from a guarantee they return or win it again. Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce are one of the most successful duos in NFL postseason history. Every year when the playoffs arrive, they flip a switch that propels them to extraordinary levels. Now, the challenge is impressive, winning the Super Bowl for the third consecutive year and writing their name in golden letters. For many experts, that would be the definitive step to becoming the greatest dynasty ever. However, one of the big uncertainties is what will happen with Travis Kelce, considering that his numbers haven't been spectacular. 823 yards and just 3 touchdowns. Despite this, Mahomes is convinced that the best is yet to come. The Kansas City Chiefs are 8-point favorites in the divisional round against the Houston Texans. Patrick Mahomes issued a warning about what he expects from Travis Kelce on the road to another Super Bowl. The great step up in the playoffs, and it's just higher intensity. The best players and the best leaders step up and make the best plays. He's done that, so I expect the same from him going into this playoffs, Mahomes said. I think his mentality when he steps onto the football field and at practice or game day resonates with the entire team and gets everybody to play their best football. That's what it takes in order to win championships. He has the heart of a champion that inspires everybody. When your leaders and your Hall of Fame guys are doing that, I think everybody knows they have to put everything on the line. The Kansas City Chiefs have the chance to do something that no team, not the Dallas Cowboys, not the Pittsburgh Steelers, not even the New England Patriots, has ever done: win 3 Super Bowls in a row. Those 4 teams, along with the Green Bay Packers, San Francisco 49ers, and Denver Broncos, have all tasted a special kind of victory by lifting the Lombardi Trophy 2 seasons in a row. But no one has ever won 3 titles consecutively. The Chiefs, as the number 1 seed in the AFC, have a strong chance of reaching the mountaintop of the NFL once again. With Kansas City on the precipice of doing something that no one has ever done before, they could be forgiven for having their minds set on that goal. Apparently, that's not the case. At least that's according to one team leader, tight end Travis Kelce. Kelce says the team is hyper-focused on the task immediately ahead of them: an AFC divisional round clash with the Houston Texans at home on Saturday. I haven't heard anyone talk about anything three-peat, anything like that, Kelce told Chris Berman in a sit-down interview with ESPN. We're focused on the Houston Texans right now. Anybody can get beat in the playoffs if you don't come in with the right mentality, the right mindset. While the current mindset of the team is on the next game ahead of them, Mahomes and the Chiefs have at least discussed a potential three-peat. It would be legendary, quarterback Patrick Mahomes said last February of a three-peat via Adam Teicher of ESPN. No one's ever done it, and we knew it's legendary to win back-to-back. I think 8 other teams have done it. We had heard all week. We had talked to the guys who had gone back-to-back about it, and we felt like we had the best opportunity that we had ever had to go out there and do that. While Kansas City is certainly poised to three-peat, going 15-2 in the regular season and earning home field advantage through the playoffs, history is not on their side. Of the previous 8 teams to attempt a three-peat, Pittsburgh had 2 attempts. No back-to-back champions have even reached a 3rd straight Super Bowl, let alone actually win the big game. In fact, of those 8, 3 of them missed the playoffs altogether. 2 of those teams, the Miami Dolphins and the New England Patriots, were eliminated in the divisional round, the very round the Chiefs play this weekend. Only 3 teams looking to repeat even made their conference's championship games. All those teams, Pittsburgh the first time, San Francisco, and Dallas, ended up losing to the eventual Super Bowl champions.